Welcome to the Castle Loft.
We are here with Molly Quinn. It's so great to you're having us in your home, in your apartment. This is so nice of you. This is about the fattest pad I think I've ever been in my life.
Fattest pad. I haven't heard someone use that term in a long time. We have the main stage where all of Alexis and Castle's shenanigans happen. I don't know if you remember when Alexis decided to drop from the ceiling with the laser tag to surprise her dad, but that was all right here. That took so long, but it was such a fun day.
I mean, you've been on the show since the start. I'm sure you have so many incredible memories here.
Yeah, there are a lot of memories here. His famous desk where sometimes he's working and most of the time he's playing. Yeah. I have a lot of memories in here of just Nathan being a ham and me trying to keep a straight face. The first time I ever cried on camera, right here when she jumped the turnstile, and on my coverage the entire time Nathan was saying like different lines to try to mess me up. Like, I remember all I wanted for my 16th birthday was to work. I wanted to work on my birthday, and they were like, well, okay. And it turned out that Jonathan Frakes was like directing on that episode, and I'm a huge Star Trek Next Generation fan, so I'm like, oh my god, like #1 is directing
and you had that
on
theme.
my birthday.
You had that the Star Trek theme on the show.
We did, but that was a couple years later. But so we came and we're trying to do this scene, and I'm trying to focus, and Nathan rolls up this cake and had all this like pyrotechnics on top of it, and this. God, they're just my family. It was absolutely fantastic. I cried meeting Jonathan Frakes, and my dad surprised me, and then I cried more because my dad surprised me. And I mean, my first boyfriend came on set and met Nathan because Nathan insisted on meeting
give him a hard
He
time
still
like a real
does.
dad?
Oh yeah,
really?
he still insists on meeting my boyfriends, and yeah, there's a lot of love in this place. You know, the kitchen where the famous s'morelet was made. Lots of father-daughter talks here. If you remember when Alexis got spewed with blue ink trying to steal food from her dad's fridge, that was fun. You'll want to see the bedroom since, you know, that's where Becket and Castle sleep, which I won't say grosses me out, but being the daughter, I don't like coming in here too much. But here it is for all that kissing and, you know, babies and all that jazz that people like.
And I know you teased a little bit on your Twitter. You said if there's a word for her this season, it's daring.
Yeah. She isn't holding back anymore. But on top of that, her dad doesn't need her anymore. He has, you know, Becket.
He'll always
need her. But Becket is his caregiver now. And that's very difficult for Alexis because she is a major caregiver. That's how she was raised. That's all she knows. We have Detective Beckett's desk right here. The power chair. She's one smart cookie, and of course where Castle sits and just watches and learns and tries to give his input all the time, which is good. You know, my dad knows what he's talking about. This is my first time in Beckett's loft. You guys probably know more about it than I do. Oh, it's so pretty. This screams, you know, Detective Kate Becket to me. I love the sitting and the colors and these great, just fascinating pieces of art that he has, and especially just from different places and all the books he has everywhere. Oh, look at this. She has all her cases up. Well, that's neat. I think Alexis is gonna have to break in here and figure some stuff out soon. It's making Alexis look for other things, and that's, you know, she falls in love this season and with a very, very sweet guy. Michael Oliveira plays Pi, who's fantastic, and that's who she looks to care for now. And of course that makes Castle jealous because he, you know, doesn't want to see his little girl grow up, and he especially doesn't want to see her giving him all this attention, you know, like it's happening to both of them. And a little bit I think Alexis is doing it because she's kind of like, yeah, I can take care of someone else. Like I can do this. I can move on. So we're entering the precinct. We have some holding cells and a couple of desks. It's a very large space. We have lots of people in here. A lot of our cool guest stars, which of course I never get to work with, but hopefully that changes this season.
But what actor or actress would you kill to have on the show?
Oh gosh. Either Paul Dano. I would love to see Paul Dano on the show. He could play such a cool kind of bad guy. Or Personally, I'd love to see him as an Alexis love interest. But that's just me.
She manifests things. Put it out there.
Like a cool professor. I think that'd be really neat. He'd be a professor at my college, and they could end up being the murderer. But we could have like a thing. For those of you remember when Alexis was interning with Lainey, she worked here in the morgue. It always gives me the chills a little bit. But isn't it so cool? I love the props in here. I love how colorful and texture everything is. It's so realistic and fantastic. Lainey does a lot of her work here, and we have our creepy tables. Yeah, I don't like spending too much time in here.